Well, you can't see anything. Let's get the shot from here. Because I didn't wash my brush intentionally, and now I'm gonna get a nice little tang to the blue. Why am I only seeing this now? And it's gonna make a silhouette of a car. And then we're gonna have wild animals just chilling. Beginning. Right, I haven't finished that one yet. I've just paused to start this one. And I want something similar, but more, I'm thinking a dome in the background, like the artwork. Note to self, put the clip from that in here. To my trusty book. I saw the arch here and I was like, damn, look at that nice room that they've got. And domes and a car in the center. And it's gonna have vines growing on it. And maybe it's gonna be floating. And now I'm kind of like, this is tricky because it would look really good as a digital artwork, but here I am trying to do it as a painting again, but in my style, like this, that's my style right there. So also I saw a bird toy and I was thinking I want to paint that because it's kind of like my other artwork, Spring Hood. So on the edges, I'm going to have like birds coming out and it's just going to be like a world that you can't enter. That's what this is going to be. Like you'll never be here kind of thing. Well, you can't see anything. Let's get the shot from here. This is gonna be tricky because windows. I had the same problem in that artwork. Huh. Bob Ross washes drop? Nope, not speaking today. You got what I wanted to say. No, not the classical archway I was going for. Alright, this one's just gonna be difficult by nature because I don't know where anything's going. I don't know where I'm going with this stage. Like, I know what I want. I don't know how I'm gonna get there. That's my problem right now. Some sort of dome, that's what I want. I just realized after that artwork, I was like, I'm gonna stop doing front on artworks. Looks like I'm not. This is how I'm gonna resolve this. I'm just gonna put the pillars in later. Because I didn't wash my brush intentionally, and now I'm gonna get a nice little tang to the blue. It's gonna be a little, not turquoise, it's gonna be dirty, more yellow. I'll show you when I'm done. Right, well this is the human condition of Vanessa. I just accidentally always make things slightly left aligned. Oops. Yeah, this is the blue. I hope I got the message across. It's not, I added more blue at the top. So like here, this is where we're focusing. This, instead of this. And I put them side by side. Right, now. Oh, okay, shading. Yes. That entirely slipped my mind. Okay, I want to create something like this. Here. I didn't have the option to paint on the following day when I wanted to, when it was sticky, so extra obstacle. I'm essentially not blending, or just with force. I'm blending with force. So we're just gonna, because of that, we're just gonna stick with this unevenness, deal with it. Damn, all right, yellow. I'd like to increase the depth. very noticeable now. I regret that. It gives, I don't want that angle of the objects here because it means that the camera's, our view is too high up. Yeah, all right. Okay. Yeah, it is very off center. I'll fix that. I put so much work into it thinking that it wasn't noticeable, but it really is. It's quite a bit. Fancy tiles. Now that's more appropriate. And I like the thinner archway. Arch. Well, this is embarrassing. Part of me is wondering how is a tiler is going to look at this and hate me. I'll just not do that somehow. This is working out to be a total mess. This is not the right size brush. I don't like this bit, but I plan on just covering it anyway, so. Some tiles. Not fully tiled. It's time for some arches. I think they're just gonna hover around like some sort of little garden bed. We will see. Oops. Twist, it's a bit yellowish, this brown, and I was like, this perfect opportunity to just put gold poles. I practice my gold. It seems as if there will be no practicing gold today. The sky just keeps foregrounding. Nope, can't get the solid color. Why am I only seeing this now? I'll be fixing that. What's interesting though is through the camera, because I have been uploading files to YouTube, the slow YouTube, because the camera's on that side, the angle is, you don't really see it. But it was right in front of me. Right, I think I'm working quite heavily on the background, but I'm just in a background mood. So I'm gonna put heaps of vines in. Yep, I might spend a few hours doing this. Actually, I can't. I need to make the tiles look like actual tiles first. Because there's no way I'm gonna be painting in between that. No. This is good enough because foreground is going to go on top. At least it's good enough for me to paint a bunch of vines now. And I've decided I don't like this light green. I want a nice deep, that part of the plant green. Maybe I need both. I've already gone over the color. Nah, too late. Flowers everywhere. It looks fantastic. Future me here editing. Do I get back to that? Do I? Oh, I don't know. I'm so excited for this artwork to share it. Spoiler, a flamingo comes in. That's a huge oversight on my part.
There was a lot going on in my life. Oh man. Well, I'm just thanking parts of me that I put a giant flamingo in the way. Ooh, okay, I'm talking about this bit right there.
This morning I was thinking like I should have used darker colors because I feel like darkening it a bit. I don't want daytime. I want dusk. It's a bit late. Check out this dusty peach. Right. Alright, well, the very slow channel is probably not going to be able to see what I'm up to at the moment. Right, well, this isn't very entertaining. I'll update you when I've done the whole thing. You can kind of see it. I'll put a bunch of circles here. And then I'm going to hate myself for saying that because I'm...
Apologies for the audio, I just heard it back as I was editing. No past Vanessa. Future Vanessa is on a sick one at the moment and we're doing something. So I'm not going to put the circles in, but I am quickly going to show you guys. I'm talking about this little blob here, how it's a different, it's a peachy, dusty peachy skin color compared to here. So I'm putting tiny little blobs. See, this is the insight you get in the newer videos that I'm going to be sharing after this one. I'm very excited about it. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm not going to edit in those circles past Vanessa. Get lost.
I hate editing so much. I'm working on automating it. So now I'm going to throw in some tiny lines everywhere. Make them look like actual flowers. I feel like Bob Ross. It's looking good. I think I'm going to throw in some curly birds. Is that what I'm calling them? I'll be back when these are decent. I'm putting in a sheet, kind of like that one. And it's going to make a silhouette of a car. And then we're going to have wild animals just chilling. I'm iffy about this, but I think it'll work out. We'll see. I can just redo the background, which is not my preference, but I can if I just don't like it. Back to it. Right. It's time for flamingos. Oh, these are nice flowers I'm going to paint over. I don't know where I want the body. I kind of want it standing, watching. Oh no, that's wrong. I'm gonna throw this guy here with one wing out, just. So in reality, to balance yourself, if I were this flamingo, I would have this wing out, but I don't want it that way because of the balance of the image. So the wing, yeah, looking decent. I think needs more shading, but now I'm ready to put some vines on top. And I'd like to focus, so I'm putting the camera away. Okay. I'll put one more flamingo. Okay, so I made a bit of a glow here. And I'm a big fan. So this is through the wing. That's what's going on here. Don't get confused by it. I just explained it for you. And I want to put more in my future paintings. Maybe that one. Just sharing. I'm done. This is very fantasyful, if that's a word. It is now. I think I hit the target with this one. Complete. I just want to tell you, from my next video onwards, I'm trying something new. I'm phrasing these as a how-to. You know how like Bob Ross is like, how to do this, and everyone's like going along, be like, what the fuck is he doing? It's kind of going to be like that. So hoping you see my art with how to, but that's the next video. It's gonna be Charles Manson. I kind of like this one. I'm happy with it. I love the detail because I've been wanting to get to this point in time for a while now. Because a little while ago, many years ago, I was looking at my artworks and being like, they're not detailed. I just do the background. Yay, goal achieved. Even though I didn't really set the goal out loud. So goal achieved. So here's what's going on. Here's your fantasy that you never got to. And that's kind of like playing into the next artwork. So it's like, you know, when you're little, you're like, oh, I'm going to have a mansion. I'm going to have like all the cars. I'm going to have these exotic animals. It's exactly what you don't have. Should I call it that? What you don't have? Things, ooh, okay. Go to my website if you would like to buy it or if you'd like to get lost in the rabbit hole. I'm recoding it at the moment and just life took over. So it's going to look really sick soon. Probably by the time anyone ever sees this video. Yeah, support an artist, maybe tip me. Here's the time lapse, and then I have another channel where it's like slow real time, which is gonna be helpful for the next few videos with the how to, so you can be like, wait, there's a real time video as well, so. Art.